Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to keep going with the monthly reading, and we're going to read for Capricorn. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So, I went ahead and dealt out the cards off camera to save for time. So, this overall energy we've got for your reading is the Knight of Swords, okay? This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And this card is talking about a love offer, okay? It could be one that was given or one that was taken away, okay? For some of you, I'm feeling very heavily that it's probably one that might have been taken away. Like I said, it could be this, because like I said, this card can represent both, but I feel like it's talking about one being taken away, okay? It could also be, you know, what you're wishing for, that you're wishing that this person come back with a love offer, come in out of nowhere, okay? And Spirit, I feel like, is saying that for some of you, that's what's going to happen, that someone's going to come into your life out of nowhere with a love offer. So we've got the Judgment card under this. This is Scorpio energy, so you may have Scorpio placements, or your person may have. And I feel like this card, you know, it's just talking about second chances, okay? It can also be speaking about the spiritual awakening, you know, a spiritual awakening that you and your person may both possibly be going through. It can also speak of like judging each other. So you may be judging your person harshly, or they may be judging you too harshly. This could also speak of you doing it for yourself, doing this to yourself. But I feel like this is saying, you know, talking about wanting to have a second chance, okay, in a relationship, and wanting to move forward with the Six of Swords here. This is talking about, you know, moving forward, you know, coming from rough waters into calmer waters. So like everything being smoothed out, like you deciding to, you know, put the gun down, or your person deciding to do that, both of you deciding to reconcile. This could also speak of you just letting go of baggage. So if you've been holding on to some things, I see 222 on the camera. If you've been holding on to some things that have been making it hard for you to be in a relationship, or hard for you, you know, just your quality of life in general, this is about you letting those things go to move on, okay? And about you stepping into the energy that we always talk about of the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Because that's what this is talking about. Okay, let's clarify this Knight of Swords. Okay, so the card that fell is the High Priestess. So this is Spirit telling you to listen to your intuition, all right? This is also talking about secrets, okay? You may be guarded, your person may be guarded, both of you may be holding back from each other. And if you do that, it's going to make it difficult for you to have this, you know, resurgence of this relationship, okay? All right. Okay, so this first card here represents the main theme of the month. And we've got the Three of Swords. See, I told you, for some of you, this is was a breakup, okay? Because look at the Knight. The Knight is facing away from this person. And that's, I look at those all of those little things when I look at the cards, because I feel like Spirit uses the things in the deck to, you know, explain like little intricate things about the situation. So you may be going through pain. You may be going through, you know, loneliness, anguish. This can talk about depression, tears, sorrow, you know, heartbreak, breakup, separation is what I see when I see, you know, when I pick up this card. It could have been a possible third-party situation, because whenever Spirit shows me this card, for a lot of times, it's not going to apply to everyone, but for some of you, there may have been a third-party situation on either side, okay? All right, but I feel like this month, this is one of the things you're going to be going through, trying to overcome this emotional pain, okay? You may have had a misunderstanding with your person with this card, but this talks about grief and disillusionment. Maybe you thought the relationship was, or you wanted it to be something other than what it turned out to be, okay? Let's clarify. So we've got Rider, Messenger, a message, full speed ahead, progress. So you may be getting a message from your person, or it could be a message that came from your person, or one you sent to them that caused this breakup here. Okay, because this card is talking about a breakup. There may have been some betrayal involved, because as I said, there's 3 of Swords here, and I feel like, you know, there is movement. This is reminding me again of the Knight of Swords. Okay, it's reminding me of that, like, you know, somebody making a spur of the moment decision. This could have been you, Capricorn, just deciding that you've had enough. Okay, if your person was betraying you, and you know, just deciding, okay, that's it, I gotta go. And so you may have just, you know, left the message and just left, or just, you know, not said anything and just walked away. Okay. Okay, so this second card represents past influences that are affecting you this month. Yeah, we've got the Tower. Again, this is like upheaval, a change in a situation. This can talk about something happening, like a breakup or an incident in a relationship that's so bad until the relation, even if the two of you get back together, the relationship's never going to be the same, is what this card is saying. Okay, with the Tower, this is Scorpio energy. And I feel like, you know, whatever this was that happened, it had to happen, because I feel like, you know, there were some secrets. Remember, we had the High Priestess card. There were some secrets that were, you know, in the dark that had to come to light. Maybe somebody in this connection was moving in the darkness and doing things that the other person didn't know. And all of it came to light, and it caused this to happen with the Tower. Let's clarify. Okay, so we've got 2 cards that fell. We have Coffin and we have Geese. So, yeah, there's a breakup is what Spirit is saying, okay? It's talking about, you know, death, a loss, but it's not literal death, even though it's a coffin. A lot of times, you know, in some of the older tarot cards, this coffin just represents an ending to things, okay? So it's just said down and out and over and done. So, you know, you may be feeling defeated about what happened between you and your person, okay? And then we've got Geese, okay? Because I feel like, Capricorn, you are a faithful person to this person, and, you know, they ended up stabbing you in the back. Because I see 10 of Swords in my mind. And, you know, you may have been a dependable person. You may have tried to be the type of person that you wanted in return, but, you know, all you ended up getting was betrayed. Okay. This next card represents the roadblocks of the month. And we've got the Moon. Again, more secrets. This is Pisces energy, but I also talk about, you know, it refers to Cancer for me as well, because Cancer is ruled by the Moon. Okay, so this is talking about subconscious. This could be speaking of like limiting beliefs, any secrets going on, deception. Like I said, whoever did whatever happened that led to this, let me just say it like that. Whatever happened that led to this, I feel like, you know, it was something done. This person, whoever it was moving in secret. Okay, and this is just about just, you know, the deception and anxiety and illusion behind that. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so we've got, again, you know, this is the Dog, and it's a soulmate card. This is talking about loyalty. I feel like what I'm getting is that I feel like this situation came out of nowhere, okay? You may not have known what was going on. I feel like you tried to be loyal, tried to be faithful, tried to be what you were wanting in return, as I said before, and that it just did not come out, because at the bottom it says, you know, faithful companion. So I feel like you tried to be the best you could be to this person, and it still didn't come out the way that you wanted it to, okay? And I feel like the reason why the Moon is coming out is because the Moon is about the subconscious, is about hidden things. So even though this is what you were wanting, Capricorn, and you try to give it to this person consciously, excuse me, it is possible that subconsciously you have some limiting beliefs that are playing themselves out in this connection, okay? That even though consciously you wanted it to be a certain way, you know, you cannot outplay the subconscious. So if you've got one idea in your subconscious mind and a different one in your conscious mind, the subconscious mind is always going to win. And it's not a situation as to where your subconscious mind is trying to sabotage you. What it's trying to do is protect you, okay? Because it's like a little 5-year-old kid, a little 7-year-old kid that just takes everything at face value. It goes based on what you've observed, you know, what it's observed and what, you know, experiences you've had in the past. And it tries to keep you from going down that road again. If things start to line up and look like something that happened in the past that hurt you badly or hurt you very deeply, or, you know, if it's like a repeating pattern, your subconscious mind will try to make you self-sabotage and do things like that to stop you from getting hurt, okay? And so that's why I feel like this card is coming up, because Spirit is telling you that there are some things, some limiting beliefs that you need to examine so that when you show up in this energy consciously, your subconscious mind is not fighting you, okay? Because that's what you got to do, is get what it is you're wanting consciously to happen. You got to get that into your subconscious mind so that you can be on one accord and be aligned and have what you want to show up, okay? Excuse me. Okay, this last card here represents the possibilities of the month, and we've got the King of Cups. So this is Cancer for me. It's a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but when it shows up, it's Cancer for me. So Spirit is saying that somebody may have a Cancer placement, or your person may have. With this King of Cups, it's talking about the need for you to balance your mind and your heart, okay? You've got to get in alignment with that and an agreement about what it is that you want, okay? This could also represent, for some of you, that there's a possibility that your person may come to you and confess about this situation, but I already feel like you know, but maybe they're coming to give you all of the minute details of what happened, what caused, you know, this to happen between the two of you, their side of the situation. Also with the King of Cups, this can talk about just like you learning, like I said, how to master yourself. And it could be a love offer, okay? Your person may try to come back and want to start over again. And if they're the one that, you know, did the do and caused the problem, you've got to ask yourself if that's what you're wanting. See, it says beginnings on here. It's a child. Okay, so like this, I feel like is your person wanting to come back to you and try to start over again. Okay, but you've got to really take a look at what happened, because a lot of times when we're in love and you know, we want to be with people, we'll overlook a lot of stuff. Because, you know, when you watch movies and things like that, and you see stuff like, you know, Romeo and Juliet and all these things where the family is trying to keep two people apart, a lot of times people outside you, you know, outside of the situation can see things that you don't see, because sometimes when we're in love, we can be blinded to what is really going on with the person, okay? There may be things that people outside of us, outside of our relationship can see that we may not be able to see, okay? So I feel like, you know, you can see those things, but you have to like ground yourself and really go back and look at the situation and look at what's happening, because, you know, we can all do it when it's over with, right? And so now that, you know, you're in this breakup phase, excuse me, whether or not you get back together with this person, I feel like Spirit is just saying that you need to take an inventory of what happened between the both of you to decide whether or not this person has your best interest at heart, and whether or not this person is the best person for you. Like I said, it's your decision at the end of the day what you decide to do. But I feel like Spirit is just suggesting that you go back and take a look at what's happened between the both of you, because these two cards is saying that for some of you, this person is going to try to approach you again and want to work it out. So it will behoove you to go into it with your eyes open, no matter what you do. Because I feel like in this situation, in any situation, there's no right or wrong choice. It's what's best for you, what you feel like is best for you, because this is your life, Capricorn, and you've got to live it regardless of what anyone says. And even if your decision turns out to not be the quote unquote popular one, I feel like what Spirit is just saying is, if you're going to go into something and be in something with somebody, or decide that you don't want to be in something with somebody, make sure you understand, you know, assess and understand all the things that were occurring, so that you don't make the same mistakes again, you know, or drag yourself through anything again. Because you got to remember this: when you're in a relationship with somebody and things happen, if somebody is not treating you right, okay, or prioritizing the relationship, or doing the things that you're wanting them to do, they're adding to the amount of trauma that you carry around, okay? And I mean that by, they're reinforcing the things that you're trying to avoid. Like you want somebody that's loyal and supportive, okay? But if they're not being loyal, they're not being supportive, they're reinforcing whatever limiting beliefs are making this behavior come up, is what I'm trying to say, okay? So you have to remember that. Like I said, we all pick up stuff when we're in relationships with other people. They'll pick up things from you as well. But you've got to realize that when you're in a relationship with somebody, you pick up certain things. That's going to end up being, if you don't stay with that person, that's going to end up being things that you're going to have to take a look at and try to address. Is going to add to the amount of baggage that you're carrying if it's not addressed and it's not dealt with. Let me just say it like that. Okay? But like I said, at the end of the day, it's your choice. If you decide you want to be with this person, go, you know, Spirit is saying, hey, that, you know, you have their support no matter what you decide to do. Okay? All right. So let's get a oracle card and see what else Spirit wants to tell you. So we've got two cards that fell. The first one says confession. See? Hidden feelings will eventually come to the surface. I told you somebody's going to confess. Then we've got detour. An alternate course of action is needed to move past this roadblock. So whatever's happened here may have happened before. And you know, or may have happened not necessarily in this relationship, but it may have happened to you in the past with someone else. And so Spirit is saying that, you know, you may need to learn how to pivot in this connection so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. All right. Okay. So we're going to get some Lovers Oracle cards to get some messages from your person. Ooh, okay. So we've got, I have to let you go to find myself. Okay. It's first card. Then we've got the passion is too much. And then we have childhood trauma. Okay, and this card is coming up too. This child card is coming up, you know, as well. So it kind of reminds me of the Six of Cups, because the Six of Cups with certain cards can represent childhood trauma. So there may be some childhood trauma that you both have, and you may be, you know, triggering each other when you come together and certain things happen. Okay, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.